Hello, everybody. I will not be having any music today. I just wanted to come and say a couple of things. Things that I am not scared has said that has caught my attention. I'm not scared to say that it has. Look, as y'all know, I can get in my feelings quite quick, okay? I'm a sensitive person. So it's just going to be what it is going to be. If I see something that I feel is out of line, I'm going to step to it. I'm not scared to say that I'm sensitive. If you think it's weak, then that's your opinion. I'm sensitive. There has been other men on this platform that has also stated that they are sensitive and they express it, they talk about it. You ain't gonna tell me ain't no man got feelings. So with that being said, it's just certain things. Let's get into this. Okay, so I'm ugly, right? I'm so ugly. I don't nobody want me. This is what I need to understand. When am I going to start being ignored? Because the people that are stating that I'm ugly, apparently you don't like ugly people. You don't want us anywhere around. Am I right? That's how you see ugly people, right? So I'm not being ignored over here when I'm not paying you any mind, any attention. You're watching what I'm doing. A ugly person that don't nobody want. This is what has been said. I want to know, why am I being addressed? Why am I being asked things? Why am I being asked to address other people? I'm so ugly. You don't like ugly people. You find me to be disgusting. So why do you continue to say hello, Ro? Hey, Ro, tell me this. Why you want an ugly person to continue to tell you something? Why do you allow somebody that apparently likes you to say, hey, talk about this? You don't look at it and say, oh, that's that ugly mother, you know what? I don't want to talk about nobody ugly. No. So I guess you like ugly people. I guess that's right. Am I correct? What else? Oh yeah, this too. So I want every man in the sector, gay or straight. I want every man in this sector. I like every man. So what I want. You know what I like. I just can't, I don't understand why you would know what preferences a ugly person would like if you don't like ugly people. Tell that. How do you know what I like? You were naming folks. So, oh, he likes this one. He likes this one. He likes this one. Why do you care? Remember what you stated. I can't get nobody. Don't nobody want me. So why are you making a summary of all these men that I want? Let's get smart. Let's talk about it. Talk about that. All right, so I have a whole, you have a whole small paragraph. Oh, he likes this one. He likes this one. I'm not gonna ever be able to get him, right? I'm ugly. You stated don't nobody want me. So what is it that you are trying to prove further from that? Is already a stoppage. I'm not gonna be able to get to no base. No baseline is permitted for an ugly person such as myself. So I have no access, right? But apparently I continue to get access in your camp. I'm approved. Check. Let's bring this ugly person over here. Remember, he can't get nobody. Ooh, he want this one, and this one, and this one. He want them all. Let me say this right here as well. There is a certain stigma, I don't know what to call it, that is going around on gay men that they feel we can't even say hello to a man. It's certain people that are so insecure, man and woman, that you can't say hello to somebody if they find out that if they figure you're gay, that you are trying to come on to them sexually. They just go straight to that. And these folks that I'm addressing, they have this motion that I want to sleep with every man on this sector. I just can't wait. I'm straight to sex. Remember what you said. I'm ugly. So how can I get straight to sex? If I'm looking like this, if I'm ugly, remember, don't nobody like ugly people. So that whole narrative, you can throw that where in the garbage. Because I'm not getting none if I'm so ugly. But no, I really want to discuss this though. This whole thing about that's all I'm capable of is trying to go out here and just want sex with men. And that's where they feel that certain other gay men, that's all it's about, sex. You know who I am, you know how I function. I don't even come on this platform and talk sex, sex, sex. That's certain other people's platforms. And see, it's sad because it's the gay man and the woman, for the most part, that states this stuff. You can't have a friendship. A gay man can't have a friendship with a straight man without questioning happening. Oh, he must want him. You sound stupid and ignorant. A gay man and a straight man can have a friendship, and it does not have to have anything to do with sex. And if the man is secure, if the straight man is secure in his sexuality as well as the gay man, if they're secure in that, they have no issues. And see, it's a lot of women that push certain straight men. They make straight men. Um, they. It's very. This is very deep. This is a very deep subject. They try to push, dissolve friendships between gay men and straight men. And it's see, this is also the gays that hate themselves as well. They do it too. Like that certain individual that I'm speaking of. One of them. They hate themselves so much that they go right along with the stereotype that all gay men want to do is go around here and sleep with other men. That's all. That's the only thing in our book. Cut it with the stereotype. And it's all because of people's insecurities. That's exactly what it is. You're struggling with who you are, that you have to make a book of trying to read a gay man and you gay too, and then it's the woman too. You already know what it is when it's a straight man that all they do, a quote unquote straight man, that all they do is rant on about gay this and gay that. You already know what it is. So don't cut stupid. It's insecurities in who you are. Because guess what? I know what a straight man is. A straight man does not talk about what gay this and gay that. You already know that. If you have any type of sense, you know what they want. They know what they want. So it's you. The one stating, oh, why is he talking to a gay man? That gay guy must want him, or he's not comfortable in who he is. Maybe if you were secure in who you were, you could just handle your business and let that man handle theirs. If that's the case, you have to get very firm and let these folks know what it is. But I'm going to tell you right now, okay? When it comes to me, warning all the men in the sector that is not what it is. And it has never been that. Now, I don't know about these other people out here. I don't know how their mind is set up. But I do know that there's a lot of people out here that are not worried about their own lives. And they actually feel as though they know who you like. I know who they like. How you figure that? How did you figure that out? Are you Cupid? Did you stick the arrow in somebody's back and say, oh, that's who they like? Why do you even care? Who do you like? Are you on team ugly? Because apparently when you're ugly, right, you're some type of psychic. You know what makes people float. You know what they are wanting out here, what their preferences are. This is tiring. Um you got you got somebody that has stated they don't even know if they like women or men. They don't know which one they like. Oh, but they know what I like, and they know that I can't get nobody. But you said, okay, so you said you don't want man or woman, but you know that don't nobody want me though. It doesn't make sense. And I'm just speaking. I'm just speaking, right? And then you got ones that are married. That's happiness. Am I right? Well, not always, because we do know that it's good and bad when it comes to marriage. When people are married, and I know married people, they are doing what they need to do to help that marriage survive, to keep that marriage engaged. So, do you think they are trying to figure out what the next man or woman has going on in their life of love, finding love? You think they worried about who I'm going to step up to the plate to marry? No, they got their own to deal with. Are they married or not? It's looking very low in the rating category of a marriage being possible for a lot of the ones that state that they are. Because you are highly obsessed with who an ugly person likes. Do you like who you're married to? Allegedly, do you like who that is over there? Because you came up with a full summary and you named people. Oh, he liked this one. He likes this one. He likes this one. Who do you like? Who you got on your knees to say you were going to please for eternity? Do you like them? Answer that. Happy or not so happy? Answer that question. Let's get to the sad and pathetic. So you you stated you don't like, you're not interested in a woman or in a man. You state that you perform sexual acts on yourself weekly, and then you like to perform a line of hate, scattered hate. That's what your life has become. It's very sad, but that's where you are destined to be. Can't nobody help you. So keep on. Just continue. If you have years of therapy sessions that have not taken you anywhere, there's nothing else left. I'm not leaving this platform for because somebody is harassing me. So you're just gonna have to continue, okay? Keep on eating the eating the pudding cups. Your life is going to continue to not be happy. You all There is so much that you could be doing for yourself. This ain't the case. This is not it. Uh-uh. It's the mouth that has to be injected with healing from the back to the front. It's that body that goes wobble wobble from the first toe all the way up to the head. It's all of that could be taken care of. And hopefully, maybe the next 20 years that you have living, all of that could be taken into consideration. And this would not be what you have time for. The worst pains, and somebody told me this. The worst pains in the world to have, as a human being, is tooth pain and back pain. You've been dealing, and don't you lie about it. You've been dealing with tooth pain for as long as I've known you, definitely over two years. And this is how we know. No, not just 3 years, 4 years, right? This is how we know. All your teeth are black. Every last one of them. They are skull caps. Why is it that you did not get all of the teeth taken out? I don't know why. All of those teeth should have been taken out of your mouth. You have no teeth to give to food. Liquid. Yeah, you screaming every day. I could not be your neighbor. You screaming and holler and letting out a holler. That's why you're that animal over there. Oh, that ain't nothing but screams and moans from the daily pain. Daily. Everything that goes in your mouth, you're on a whole nother level of sensitivity. So I can understand why you're angry. I know why you're angry. And I know that's why certain people prefer to give you pity. Every teeth. I've seen it. And I know those people. Yeah, let's get into it. I know those people that got black mouth. And you just see a tad bit of life. So that's why all of that hate spurs through those lips. And you do have protection, okay? Because I know if you spit on me, I'm falling out. I'm done. That's your protection. Nobody better get close. Any of your enemies? Oh, we better not. That's all. If you spit on us, we're done. You have ammunition. So yeah, I know you're scared to even approach the door of dental. By now, I would have tried to do it myself. You should have got some pliers long time ago. One by one. Every tooth needs to be gone. Hey, Clark Kent. Thank you for joining me, buddy. It's good to see you, Clark. Every tooth. Pluck them out. Then you will be free. I know this. You will be a lot of that hate it'll go right away. You'll be a totally different person. The people that I have known with the, might as well call it a disease now, black mouth, foreshadowed by a tiny bit of light. Most of the time they steal. They're thieves. I've seen this. Yes, they steal. I can believe a couple of them were smiling. A couple of them were smiling, but in the process they were doing something dirty. They just, I mean, their mouth is disgusting. It's the process of yuck mouth. Now, you can answer us this. Were you born with a dental defect? Did they just rotten out? You know, because I know it's certain cases like that too. Do you have that? Answer that. Do you have that black mouth disease? But I'm going to tell you, they are not going to allow you. If you have that, they're not going to allow you to be sitting in pain for the rest of your life, because you would have slit your wrist a long time ago. Remember, tooth pain and back pain are some of the worst pain that a human being can experience. Everything that goes in your mouth should and only be a liquid. The only thing that I can do for you is to send you. Well, no, you know what? You ain't going to do right by the money. Do they have home delivery dentist emergency? Dental life alert. There we go. Dental life alert. Get them there immediately. If I could pick up the phone right now, and say, hey, it's a gift that I want to give somebody, go right on over there. Okay? Scrap them down and knock every tooth out. This ain't no fixer upper. This ain't just no This is the jaws of life. Yes, this is. Go ahead over there and knock away. And you'll be okay. Okay? You may be screaming, okay, from the drills, from every hammer, every little dental hammer that is knocking away at you. But guess what? At least the rest of the years that you have to live will be without that devastating pain that has caused you to want to hurt so many. Just because your life did not go into the right direction. And see, there were still plenty of people that wanted to help you. But you don't think they know what it is? Oh, they know. If they are fans of yours, they should know. If they don't, then they aren't your friends. They aren't your fans. Not at all. We don't get along, sir. And I know. I've seen it. I know what Black Moth can do to you. You will be in handcuffs. That's why you stay sheltered. And you have swallowed so many keys until they had to break down the doors to make sure that you were still living. That's exactly why you form yourself in the shadows. Tell us, what is your pain level? That's the question that I want to know. What is your pain level right at this moment? I think we have done quite a bit of addressing this morning. I was trying to do it before it got a little bit too hot, but yeah, and to the conversation that, and let me speak for me right now, that every man that I say hello to, every man that I have come across, we have had a friendship. I want them. So is the reason that I want them sexually is because I'm single? Is that supposed to be the reason? See, that's when you're not secure around gay people. That's what that's called. When you aren't. When you are worried about what another man or woman may have going on with somebody gay. That's when you're labeling gay. See, when I was growing up, living in, and a lot of people can account for this, living in a Christian background, a Baptist background, we are taught we are taught to hate ourselves. We are taught that. If you go, I was in church, and we were taught to do that. We were either taught to get out of the gay, beat. We were beat. The gay was they were trying to beat the gay out of us. And when you're too far into it, you don't know which way to go. And now I see what certain people have been saying to me when I was on panels, like, I feel like you're homophobic against yourself. Yes, that is what that's what the churches I've went to, that's what they taught us to do. To be homophobic against ourselves, to fear being gay. So this is what I feel when I had no rights over myself. They should have sent me to the concentration camp where they could have just took the gay away. because that is what we're taught. Now, have I felt moments of love from God? Yes, I have. I am not one of the gays that has not felt the touch of the Lord, the touch of Jesus Christ. But I know what I was born into. Betty White, if you don't want to hear it, then you can go. If you don't know what I'm talking about, why are you here? Because you've decided to be here. So stick around if you want, or you can continue. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then go somewhere where you know what it's about. Okay? Simple as that. Do you have anything else to say? Okay. Of course, I know that we all have struggled, but I'm talking about my experience right now. Do you got an experience that you want to talk about, huh, lady? Do you have something that you need to address? Then say it. Say it in the chat, Betty. Okay? And I'll hear it. But guess what? Yeah, laugh all you want. Guess what? This is my channel, and I can say what I want to say. If you don't like it, lady, then you can flag it. Okay? That's your right. But I'm going to say what I want to say. And you can discuss it with whoever you want. If it's with me or whoever. What, you got something else to say? I'm entertaining you or I'm making you mad, right? Take one. And I ain't got to cuss you out. Anyways, like I have been stating, what? Are you still going? Do you have one? It ain't none of your business. Are you seeing one? Because when I see you up here, I've seen you struggle a hell of a lot up here, right? Crying in people's chats. Oh, woe with me. My shit is fucked up too. Right, Betty? Huh? You don't think nobody's seen that, lady? When you up in people's chats? Oh my God. I'm going through some shit. Yeah. So you are so right. We all have struggles, right, Betty White? Are you white or black? Huh. Let's talk about your struggle. What, you got something else to say? Come on with it, Betty. Betty Boop. Are you going to see your therapist? Because you damn sure need one too. Oh my God, I'm going through it. I'm going through it. Somebody, please help me. How many content creators chats have you been in? Huh? Betty, when your shit was fucked up. Back to the conversation that I want to have. Like I said, this is what I went through. The church does not help. Certain churches are not going to help gay people with their sexuality. It's not going to help. So that's why a conversion camp, I understand what a conversion camp is. That could have helped better. Instead of going to church where all they are telling you is ish that is hard to control. Who you like. And that's why a lot of the preachers, they're out here sleeping with all these different women. because of the temptation. I see we got Betty quiet. Betty, you ain't got nothing else to say, huh? Where's your heart at, Betty? You're one of the ones that has their heart on their shoulder too, just like me, right? Oh, she must ain't got now. You got something else to say, Betty? That's what I thought. Okay, I don't think you got three three laughing emojis going on anymore. Uh-huh. When your business is out here flying around. Betty, boop. Hmm. So yeah, that probably would have been a better option for me than church. Was the conversion camp, because otherwise you'll be sitting around with people that are already not doing right by God with what they may have going on, but they feel that what yours is the worst. So they're gonna continue to hound you and try to put the pressure on you to live the straight life. That's what I just said, and this is what I said. This is what I feel. We are taught to accept everybody else's shit. But don't you dare be gay. That is the case. Well, guess what? They could not beat the gay out of me. Church did not help when it came to my sexuality. Yes, it did help me on some levels to get back up from other things that I may have going on. Yes, church did help me with that, but nothing has ever been helped with the gay situation. Nothing's been helped with that. So guess what? I'm going to continue every day to look in the mirror and say that I love who I am. I love myself. Uh-huh. Because in the rest of these years that I have on this world, that is where I am going to continue to stand proud in of who I have came to be, regardless of what I may have went through in church involvement with certain trolls that have forgotten what it means to be a human being, and they are so twisted in their whole line of their sexuality and how they identify other gay men. I'm not living for that. I'm living for who I am. Remember what I stated. I'm always going to have control, consistency, as well as charge. And that's why Betty White ain't got nothing else to say. Right, Betty? Hmm. All right. I'm good, everybody. As you know, as good as I'm gonna get. This has been great. Just expressing who I am. You can take it or throw it where you need to take it, where you need to go, and move on with your life. But being that I am sensitive, I'm going to address what I need to address so I can continue to move forward. Uh-huh. So yeah, that's it. So Betty, make sure you take care of those struggles that you say you have. Take care of those. Okay? Also, make sure that you are keeping in touch with your therapist whenever you need one. Thank y'all so much for joining me. This has been great. I'm glad I was able to identify with certain issues that I may have I may have presently or I may have had in the past. Y'all take care today and be safe out here with all this. I'm telling you, this heat, everyone, it can cause accidents as well as you falling out. So yeah, be safe. Thank you. If anybody has something that they want to address with it, let me know. All right. Honest Row signing out.